Hello everybody and welcome back to Carebotz. As always, I am Dor, and today we're going to go ahead and start off today with a little wave defense thingy here. So let's go ahead and find the robot we need to fix. And then when we're done with this, we're going to go ahead and see if we can find our way into that laser room that we were in last episode, that we backed right into a laser and died on. And hopefully we can go ahead and either get in it from this room, or we have to go through the lasers and get in there that way. So we'll see in a little bit here, but let's go ahead and see if we can deal with these guys here. This might be a bit of an issue having the rocket that we have set right now, because we can't really fire all that quickly. Let's go ahead and get back up here so they can stop shooting at our little robot guy. He's about to die and we failed because of that. Alright, so hopefully this time around we can go ahead and actually defeat this and not have this guy get killed. But let's go ahead and get as much energy into this guy as we can so he can go ahead and kind of repair himself a little bit instead of having to kind of rely on us to get to him in time, because the white one will give him shielding, I believe. So let's just go ahead and float and fire our missiles at the same time here, so that way we're not doubling up on the fuel burn by trying to go forward and firing at the same time and stuff. So let's go ahead and get rid of these little guys, and we only have one more of those little guys left. Let's go ahead and power up this guy a little bit, and let's go ahead and try and hit these guys with the laser to try and tear their shield off so we can kind of one-shot them. And we got his big shield off, but we need the rocket to go ahead and target him, and it's targeting the little guys, which is a bit of an issue. Let's go ahead and deal with him. We only have an energy drain guy left, and that's him dealt with. Let's go ahead and fix this guy up before we get another wave of these guys in here to go ahead and kill him. We need to also try and get our shields to regen, which I think they should just be doing by not getting attacked, right? I think. But anyways, here we go. We have a new wave that just spawned in. Let's go see if we can find them. We have a save point right here. Let me go hop on that thing really quick. Just get our health back at least. Okay, and with that, we got our enemies coming from this direction here. So let's just go ahead and fire rockets. We can go ahead and sit in this little cubby right here, and that should be fine, right? We can just keep firing, and the rockets should eventually get to where they need to go. So that's the last little guy dealt with. We should have some more guys over here on the right side of us. I don't see any. Never mind. And I think the wave is done because this guy doesn't have his thing around him anymore to fix him. So I think we're done with the wave already. Even though there's still a counter in the corner there, the doors are opened, so I'm not sure. It did spawn somebody, but it's still counting down, but we can't repair our drone guy anymore, so I'm not too sure about this. I might have taken care of the enemies too quickly and it kind of bugged the game out, maybe? I'm not too sure on that. Well, we do have bots attacking this thing, and the repair thing is back, so we're about to fail again because I didn't realize they were attacking it in time. And there it goes again. Okay, so what I did notice there when we had this thing fully repaired, it opened a door to our right, and there's a generator up there, so maybe we have to go up there and fix that generator for the door on our left to open, and I think that's the end of the waves, maybe? So now that that's fixed, it should have opened the door, and I think it might have opened the door that's over in this direction, which is that one there. Yeah, there's another door open. Okay, so let's go back to the drone because he's getting attacked, and we have 12 seconds to go ahead and get in this room really quick and probably repair another generator. If I could just float into the doorway, thank you. So there might be another generator. There doesn't seem to be, but there is some lasers, so let's go ahead and go down. And I didn't want to warp, my bad. Dang it. So let's give this another go here. We have 23 seconds left, and if we can't make it through here, then I'm just going to go ahead and hold off on going into this until we're done with the wave thing. So we might kind of bone ourselves a little bit by doing this because the enemies might spawn in that room and start fighting the drone guy. So we might kind of get in a bit of an issue here. If I could not get in that position there, can I warp away, please? Okay, so we just now completed the wave thing, finally. This took us a little while to go. We kept dying on like the second or third phase. The guy right here in the center, right, we repaired him, and it didn't really matter if we repaired him or not. The generator room was open. We just didn't go over here before we fixed him, so I mean that was a nothing thing there. But now with the wave thing done, I think we can use this as a save point. I hope. It's still disabled. Never mind. Okay, so we have a bunch of money. We can go that way into a laser hallway, or we can go down here. There's another pathway down. I'm not sure if there's another save point down this way. We have a generator we can turn on that will go ahead and open up a door at least. So that generator went ahead and opened a door over by the other laser hallway that we went into last episode that we died in and then didn't go back into. So let me go backtrack a little bit and hit a save point because we're going to go left and see if we can get through that laser area. And I want to go ahead and hit a save point just so we don't have to do that whole wave thing again, because that's not exactly the best thing I'm good at right now. And we actually jumped up a ton of cash. We had like 119 greens before we started that wave defense. We're up to 674. So we're going to go ahead and buy into a couple of these things here. So this is going to let us go ahead and boost a little more frequently here. So let's go ahead and put that on. We should be able to buy the secondary one here as well. We can't buy this one because I think we need this blueprint to go ahead and unlock that blueprint for us to purchase. So we can't actually upgrade our boosting all the way. And then the same thing kind of here with our rockets. We can't buy this upgrade because we need another blueprint to go ahead and unlock it. So let's go ahead and waste some points on this guy. And then we can go ahead and take that remaining 207 and go ahead and just put them into our repair beam because we don't have anything in that thing yet. And then we're just going to go ahead and head back to the left here and see what's in that hallway. There is something that looks like it might go down this way. There is indeed. Okay, so that's another wave defense, I think. So we're not going to do that right now. We're going to head back over here and go into the hallway we died at like a few minutes ago. So let's see. We got some more cash right here on the ground. That's good for us. And hopefully we can go ahead and get through these lasers without too much issue here. So let's go ahead and hang out on the middle one here, and then we can go ahead and pass it and just float around until that last one turns on and go ahead and pass it. Cool. Okay, so we have a loot crate. I forgot about this. Let's go ahead and warp into them. Just start firing some missiles here. And let's go ahead and warp if we can, because those energy suckers are going to come in and eat our energy up. So let's get away from them. And we are very close to dying, so that's not great for us. I want to go ahead and move. I couldn't move. Uh-oh. So let's go ahead and give this another go here. Let's keep these energy guys away from us as long as we can. They weren't the issue. It was the little green guys. We just weren't doing enough damage fast enough, and it really doesn't help that the energy guys are just constantly draining us. So let's go ahead and keep warping around and trying to get the missiles back behind the green guys so that they don't keep hitting their missiles and blowing up. So we got one more energy guy left to go, and I need to go ahead and do that. Hopefully that hits him. It hit one of the green guys. Let's go here. If I can warp. Why can't I warp? There we go. And that should be that guy dealt with, and then that should be the final guy in this room dealt with. And now we can go ahead and just collect our money and go ahead and open up this loot crate and hopefully get some blueprints or some more cash. Although we really don't need any more cash because we can't really upgrade anything else since we don't really have anything else to upgrade, really. I think we have pretty much everything maxed out that we can right now. So hopefully this is a blueprint, and it was, no, that's my light on the box. Never mind. So it was just cash. Okay, so we can continue going down here, and it's another hallway of lasers. So I really hope I can go ahead and just get through this in one go and not die. So there we go. That's not that bad. Those ones aren't too terrible. These are repair guys. Let's go ahead and just start shooting rockets. Hopefully we can hit the right people with these. And we got one more repair guy left. Let's go ahead and get him. I think that should get him. I think. There we go. And now all we have left is this big guy, and all we got to do is just pump him full of rockets here, and he should just die because we took care of his repair guys already. He doesn't seem to be anybody. Oh, never mind. He's shooting at us now. It didn't look like he was going to aggro on us at all. And there we go. That's him dealt with. He dropped a ton of the orange things. I don't know what the orange ones are. I guess energy because it just went up there. But now we have a choice, right? We can go right and through those lasers, or we can go down and into another laser thing. So, oh, I don't want to keep going down. Taking a look at the minimap here, it looks like if we go right, we might go into that room that we had to go through that big laser hallway to get into. So we're going to go ahead and give that a go. We haven't hit a save point, so I'm a little worried about that. And I had every right to be worried about that because the lasers in me are not good. So I just died again. So I can't actually get past those lasers. I just keep dying on the first room, and then I get through the first room and I die on the second room, and there's no checkpoints in that area. So we're just going to go ahead and head on down here. And it looks like there might be another wave defense or something in this direction, so hopefully we can get past these lasers and see what's in this area. Okay, so I can't get past this first little grouping of 4 lasers. I made it to the secondary room once. There's a bunch of people in there all shielded up, and we got killed by getting shoved into the lasers again. So you know what I'm going to go ahead and do instead is go back to the left and try and get through all those lasers regardless, because we can't get through this right now for some reason. I can't do lasers, man. I really can't. So we're going to go back this way. We're going to go ahead and clear these rooms again, try and wiggle our way through the lasers, hopefully find a checkpoint somewhere in there, and go ahead and see what's in that direction, because we can't get past that little area there. That was not good for us. Okay, so we finally made it back into this room where the big guy was. We have the option of going right, and we have the option of going down. We're gonna go down because I have an easier time going downward in the lasers than I do going sideways. So we made it through that relatively easily. I don't know what it is with the ones going downward versus the ones going sideways. I just can't do the sideways ones very consistently. The ones going straight down are relatively easy. I can just kind of float my way down, but the ones going sideways, it's kind of weird trying to float and go sideways at the same time without hitting the lasers constantly. So that's whatever. We got this thing open. That's going to go ahead and open up a door. Where did that open it? Right back where we came from, and there's no checkpoint, so we're going to have to go back through the lasers and go sideways, I think is where that door is, because it's either to the door that's sideways or we have to go back through where we had the wave defense thingy, and there's a door up there. So we made it back into this room, and hopefully the door is right here in this little section, because there is a little thing this way, and we have a door that's open. Okay, cool. And we have a loot crate in here, so let's go ahead and open up this thing, and it has a doorway leading down, so hopefully we can kind of skip the lasers that went sideways. I'm not too sure. I guess we'll see here in a second. And we got two blueprints. We got Electric Reflex 1 and Solar Flare 2, so those are both upgrades to something, and I'm not quite sure what. But we got some guys here, so let's go ahead and get around them and try and hit them with the... Ooh, we're out of power. With the rockets, so we can go ahead and kill those drainers before they go ahead and hit us too much. Let's go ahead and see if we can get past these guys. And the rockets are just kind of juggling us in place, which is not great for us. And do that, and then go back this way and do it again. And we do have splash damage now, so I don't know if that was in the game or if the game updated. I'm not too sure, because I swear there was no splash damage, like killing other things with it. But it does look like the lasers right here are what lead into that room, so we kind of avoided having to do that. We just went straight back up and out instead of going into the sideways route there. So let's go ahead and open up this loot crate too and see if we get other blueprints for our stuff or not. And then we can go ahead and head back to the repair station and see. So no, we just got money out of that guy, and that was it for this room. Okay, so we can go ahead and leave here and go back to the repair guy. So with those two blueprints, one of them was this guy here, the very last upgrade for our maintenance beam, so we can go ahead and max that thing out if we want. And then the other one was for our laser beam that we have now, so we can go ahead and buy that since we have the laser beam set. Actually, no, we can't buy that because it's locked behind another blueprint, so that's going to go ahead and hang out for a second. Let's go ahead and upgrade our repair beam so we can kind of repair things a little bit quicker here and get things going. So we had 944 greens, and that's more than enough to go ahead and upgrade our laser or our maintenance beam fully. So now we have that fully upgraded. We have our boosting thing just about fully upgraded, and our rockets are only missing 4 more upgrades. So we're just about fully kitted out, and we will probably be wrapping up the game pretty soon. I think we're about 60% through the game, I think is what the main menu tells me, so we're just about done here. But anyways, I think for today that's going to go ahead and be it for today's episode. Next episode, we're going to go ahead and try and get past this laser area here, and I think this room that it connects into is connected to the other laser hallway that we went into last episode, so hopefully we can go ahead and get past this and take care of the enemies that are in there and go ahead and see what else is in that room, because there looks like there's a yellow door to our right that is no longer lit up because that was like 2 doors ago that we opened it. So we do need to go that way and go ahead and go through that door eventually. But anyways, that's it for today's episode. So hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.